well, the way things used to be. Tell a kid these days, hey, you got to take out the trash, got to do the dishes. I'm calling CPS. We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro. What's going on in the NFL?
I'm MJ Acosta-Ruiz with the NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Matthew Stafford threw for 365 yards and a touchdown as the Rams beat Seattle 26-17 on Thursday night. Stafford picking up his first career win in Seattle. The Seahawks, however, likely more worried about the health of Russell Wilson, who left the game in the third quarter after injuring his finger on his throwing hand. Seattle coach Pete Carroll after the game.
Russell wasn't able to finish the second half. He's got a badly sprained finger that we need to figure out. Well, work to be done in assessing all of that. Russell's one of the great healers of all time, and he'll do whatever he can to get back as soon as absolutely possible.
Check out NFL.com for the latest. Panthers running back Christian McCaffrey says he definitely has a chance to play in Sunday's game against the Eagles. Coach Matt Rule calling McCaffrey a game-time decision. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Message and data rates may apply.
Come on, one more rep. You got this. And there it is. Nice work, man. You're a beast.
Thanks, man. I feel better than I have in years. And I got to tell you, taking Nugenix makes a huge difference for me.
Nugenix? That's the testosterone booster with TV ads with Frank Thomas. The big hurt, right?
Oh, yeah. This is a legit product. The key ingredient is Testofen, which helps boost free testosterone levels and increase lean muscle mass.
Well, it's clearly working for you. Hey, are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try for themselves?
Yeah, Nugenix is a great way to increase lean muscle and feel stronger with more energy and endurance.
Man, I need to get a complimentary bottle of Nugenix.
No problem. You just got to send them a text. Text BEACH to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix, the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. Nugenix samples are not available in stores, so text BEACH to 42424 right now. Text BEACH to 42424. Text BEACH to 42424.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. It is a Friday, a football Friday, October 8th, 2021. I do that as much to just remind myself as everybody else, Gene.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, good plan.
Yeah.
For a Friday.
Sometimes I lose track of things like that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, especially over the last 20 months or so?
Yeah. That's a good observation.
Yes.
If you've wondered why you feel that way, just stop and think about it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's a football Friday night and a special high school football game tonight at Cal Jones Field in El Centro. We will have the Central Spartans a return match with the Del Valle High School Conquistadors from El Paso.
Yeah, I was going to say they're El Paso, Texas.
And if you remember, about 2 years ago, the Central Spartans took a little trip to El Paso to take on Del Valle High School, and it was following a tragic shooting at a Walmart in El Paso that devastated that city. And, the football game, I think reports were it brought just a bit of normalcy to the school and the city.
Well, I remember the game well, as you do too. And then, of course, as you mentioned, that tragedy, that it had to have brought the community together.
Yep. Anyway, Del Valle is here, and, my understanding is the plans, they are being treated royally. So.
Well, they should return favor, huh?
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, and Brawley and Imperial will mix it up tonight, and it will be Mickey Dale, George Grijalva. They will bring you that game on our YouTube channel and on the web, and it is a 6:45 pregame. John and I will get underway at 5:45 with a 6 o'clock kickoff. So we'll be a bit early tonight.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Is that because of the time difference for the El Paso team?
I don't know exactly why, but I have no issues with that.
No, not at all.
Yeah. I remember back, my father coached high school football for a while, and they played Saturday afternoon games.
Well, did they have, a lot of places not that many years ago, they didn't have lights for the fields.
Yeah.
So they played, afternoon games, like you said, or early afternoon games. So, yeah, not surprising.
Yep.
But most of that has changed now, as lights are pretty well on all the fields.
Pretty much. How about some birthdays today?
Well, how about?
Okay, Crocodile Dundee. Actor Paul Hogan is 82. Singer Fred Cash of The Impressions, 81. Actor, comedian Chevy Chase is 78. Author R.L. Stein, the Goosebump series of books that my girls read, 78. Singer Ariane Love of The Stylistics, 72. Actress Sigourney Weaver, 72. Robert Cool Bell of Kool and the Gang, 71. Actor Michael Dudikoff, 67. Actor Stephanie Zimbalist is 65. Actor Kim Wayans, 60. And who else? Let's see. Actor Karen Parsons, 55. Actor Dylan Neal is 52. Matt Damon, 51. Actor Martin Henderson, 47. Actor Christina Loken is 42. Actor Nick Cannon, 41. Actor J.R. Ramirez, 41. Bruno Mars, 36. And actor Molly Quinn, 28. Local birthdays
coming up.
Okay. We have today's birthdays. This may take a while, but happy birthday, Ana Beltran, Johnny Gill, Arturo Gomez, Jennifer Aguilar, Bianca Ramos, Janice Lau, Christine Beltran, Becky Marquez, Sarah Redden, Andrew Garcia, Stephen Esperanza, Jesus Contreras, Carol Reiter, Daniel Velasquez, Sandra Gonzalez, Sonia Elise Sanchez, Dan Ray, Belmira Barrigan, Humberto Moreno, Ava Moreno, George Valencia Jr., John Nelson, Anna Rees, Ashley Carrillo, David Calderon, Irma Garcia, Javier Martinez, Jeannie Durden, Jeremiah Sandoval, Josie Freeman, Marcy Nangoyan, Marcus Benefield, Sam Guerrero, Richard Ramirez III, Robert Garcia, Way Thompson, Weldon Benefield, and Oscar Correa. Happy birthday from KXO.
That was a short list.
Yeah, like I said, it's liable to take a while, huh?
Yeah, you could have. You sure there's not another page to this list? No.
I may have missed one. That happens.
Yeah. No, I don't see one on the back of the page. So
okay,
that was a pretty long list.
Yes, George may have hidden that list.
Yeah, he might have. That'll drive you crazy.
Okay, and by the way, tamales in the kitchen this morning.
Tamales? Who made the
fresh
tamales?
Beef and pork tamales, courtesy of Loli Torres.
Loli Torres.
So
she delivered them probably.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Thank you, Loli.
Yes. I'm looking forward to that. Right now, I'm looking forward to news. How about you?
News coming up. Don't forget on those tamales. Don't eat the husk.
Okay.
All right.
It's a look at world and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For Salesforce service, you call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. The September's jobs report out today shows only half the new jobs expected. Conchetta Iovino, who owns a hair salon in Kingston, New York, isn't surprised.
I can't find people to do anything anymore. Barbers, hairdressers, receptionists. People come in, schedule an interview, and they don't show up.
COVID numbers are dropping across the country, but Dr. Rajesh Shah says it's too soon to declare an end to the pandemic.
I do think we've turned the corner. There's no doubt about that in my mind as I look at the data. We still have a lot of Americans getting sick and dying every day. 100,000 infections, 1,500 Americans dying every day.
And with the holidays in the months ahead, he's recommending against most large family gatherings. In northern Afghanistan, an explosion at a mosque filled with Shiite worshippers. At least 100 people were killed or wounded. Islamic State has struck the Shiite minority there in the past. CBS News Brief, I'm Cammie McCormick.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news at the Tesla shareholder meeting in Texas. Company CEO Elon Musk makes a big announcement.
I'm excited to announce that we're moving our headquarters to Austin, Texas. So just to be clear, though, we will be continuing to expand our activities in California.
Musk noting that the cost of housing in the Bay Area has made it difficult for many people to buy a home there, translating into long commutes. But he says the electric car maker will continue expanding its manufacturing capacity in California. Coast Guard still without a definitive theory on what caused that pipeline leak off the Southern California coast. A no fishing zone extending 8 miles out to sea, now established between Huntington Beach and San Clemente.
We ask that all fishermen, both commercial and recreational, do not take any fish from this area.
The spill now estimated to be between 24 and 131,000 gallons, less than the original estimate of about 144,000. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
Take steps to stay healthy when at the pharmacy picking up vitamins or filling a prescription.
May I help you?
Take another healthy step right now and ask the pharmacist how Prevnar 13 can help protect you from pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease. If you're 65 or older, a trip to the pharmacy is a lot more pleasant than a trip to the hospital because of pneumococcal pneumonia. Help protect yourself with the Prevnar 13 pneumococcal 13-valent conjugate vaccine, diphtheria CRM 197 protein. Prevnar 13 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 13 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 13 does not protect against all strains of the disease. Stop by the pharmacy today and ask about Prevnar 13. Learn more at Prevnar13.com. Don't get Prevnar 13 if you have had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with a weakened immune system may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site. For additional common side effects and full prescribing information, please call 1-866-694-9300 or visit Prevnar13.com.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
And we start the local news this morning with a COVID-19 update. Here's George Gale.
The numbers were released Thursday morning. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the latest numbers, active cases of COVID-19 have gone down a little in Imperial County. Active cases are now at 413. Of those, 19 are hospitalized countywide, 10 are in intensive care. New state tier metrics for Imperial County. Positivity rate 7-day average is at 9.1%. New cases per day per 100,000 population is now at 22.10. The total number of vaccine doses administered countywide are now at 261,773. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Webinar to discuss AB 617 is scheduled for October the 13th. The meeting via Zoom will start at 5:30 p.m. It is the AB 617 Community Steering Committee meeting for the El Centro Heber Calexico corridor. For more information as how to attend the Zoom, go to the website, and that is icab617community.org. Public comments can be submitted up until 3 p.m. on the day of Zoom. To speak during the meeting, there will be a raise hand feature available. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
In other local news, testing is still essential. It is the best way to monitor the number of active cases of COVID-19. County Public Health Department has a mobile testing unit. Tests are available Tuesday and Thursday at Stark Field in El Centro, Wednesday at the One Stop Center in Calexico, and Fridays at the Hector Mario Esquerra building on Edie Avenue in Calexico. The hours at all locations are from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. To schedule an appointment, go to ihi.care/COVID testing, or you can call 1-888-634-1123. The Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency will be available for the 2021 Brawley Community Cleanup, which will be held at the Imperial Landfill. That's at 104 West Robinson Road in Imperial. That's this Saturday from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. That's Brawley residents only. You must show proof of residency. Utility bill or driver's license will do. They are accepting the following items: free collection of computers, monitors, TVs, and passenger and light truck tires. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Work out your stress and get back to feeling great at Planet Fitness. Join now through October 13th for just $1 down and get back to a routine that's right for you with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Plus, check out the crowd meter in our free PF app for the best time to visit. Join today for $1 down, $10 a month, and cancel anytime. Hurry, deal ends October 13th.
Now through October 13th, join for just $1 down at our El Centro or Calexico locations.
See club for details.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, auto and home insurance needs as well.
Continuing with more local news, virtual horror festival winners have been announced. George Gale has the story.
The Imperial County Film Commission has announced the winners. Virtual Horror Festival is the third in a series of virtual film festivals hosted by the commission. The latest festival focused on the thrills and chills of the short format horror genre. 7 entries were received, accepted for adjudication, and considered for judging. First place award went to a film called Method, directed by Lomai. Second place went to a Reanimated, directed by Ashlyn Haudegi and Sergio Bastidas. Third place, A Season of the Witch, was directed by Robert De Leon. The public is encouraged to view the festival entries between October 8th, today, and October 16th by visiting the Film Commission website at filmimperialcounty.com. Viewing is free. The next virtual film festival will focus on short films in the comedy genre. The deadline for entry is November 6th. All films, videos, and applications must be submitted electronically. For more information, go to the entry forms and rules available at the Commission's website, or you can also go to the Commission's Facebook page. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Border Patrol agents arrested 2 U.S. citizens accused of smuggling fentanyl through an immigration checkpoint Monday morning. The incident occurred at approximately 3:35 a.m. when a silver 2005 Honda Civic approached the Highway 111 checkpoint. The agent checking vehicles on the lanes referred the vehicle aside for further investigation. A Border Patrol canine team to the driver's window vehicle. Aide proceeded to inspect the interior and discovered a clear plastic bag containing approximately 1,000 blue fentanyl pills hidden behind the air conditioning center vents. The contents inside the plastic bags tested positive for fentanyl. The driver and passenger, both 33-year-old males, were caught with 0.437 pounds of fentanyl valued at $6,500. Further inspection of the passenger revealed that he had an extensive criminal history with an active warrant out of Riverside for obstruction. Passenger was detained and taken into the Highway 111 checkpoint for processing. Carroll County Sheriff's Office was notified of the warrant and responded to pick up the individual. The driver, vehicle, and narcotics was turned over to the DEA. A recall notice has been announced. George Gale explains.
Nestle USA Incorporated issued the recall. They say they are recalling about 27,872 pounds of frozen DiGiorno crispy pan crust pepperoni pizza due to a misbranding and undeclared allergens. U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service says the product contains textured soy protein, a known allergen, which is not on the product label. Products were produced on June 30th, 2021. They bear the establishment number EST.1682A inside the USDA mark. Products should be thrown away or returned to the place of purchase. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, showers and cloudy skies will diminish through today, but then breezy conditions develop, particularly over the Imperial and Yuma valleys. The weekend should be quiet with slightly below normal temperatures. Winds and clouds will increase again Monday and Tuesday ahead of the next system, which should be larger and stronger than recent systems. Breezy and significantly cooler conditions will arrive Tuesday, but with little in the way of precipitation. Our high in the valley yesterday, 89, the low 73, wind gusts peaked at 25 miles an hour, trace amounts of precipitation reported. Today will be mostly cloudy with a high near 84, breezy with a west wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 59, west wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 87. North-northwest wind 5 miles per hour. And right now, downtown, we are looking at 75 degrees, 41% relative humidity, wind out of the north-northwest, 325 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, and Medicare supplemental coverage.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy, live happy, work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family, and let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
It's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps South Network, working together to provide you the best care. Did you see Randy Arozarena's steal of home? Yeah, that's why I love the shift. Yeah, it gave him a free shot at stealing home. And the Rays prevailed. They beat the Red Sox 5-0. Astros over the White Sox 6-1 in the American League Division Series playoffs. And the White Sox and Astros will go at it again today. Also on tap, the Braves and the Brewers, and the Red Sox and the Rays, and the Dodgers and the Giants. A full slate of Major League Baseball. Last night, the Rams whipped the Seahawks 26-17. The Seahawks lost Russell Wilson with a finger injury. No telling on how long he might be out. Don't forget, coming up Sunday, we've got Raiders football on FM 107.5. It'll be the Raiders and the Bears.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
High school football last night, Holtville and Palo Verde teed up the Yellow Jackets with a 40-8 win over the Vikings. Tonight, football, it will be Calexico and Southwest, Brawley and Imperial. Mickey Dale, George Grahava will have that game starting at 6:45 on the KXO YouTube channel and the website. And John Driffle and I at Cal Jones Field, Del Valle from Del Valle High School from El Paso and the Central Spartans. 5:45 is our pre-game show. And tomorrow, 6:30, it's Calipatria and Vincent Memorial as they will play a Desert League game. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take make them reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. The unemployment rate declined to 4.8% in September, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, down from 5.2% in August. Joblessness declined across the board, with the but if you're an optimist, there is reason to be hopeful about the future. Surveys behind the jobs report were completed around the middle of September when COVID infections began to plateau. They've been on a steady decline since mid-September. A reason to be optimistic about job growth in October. And Tesla headquarters is getting a new home. According to Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, they're going to move their headquarters to Austin, Texas. The electric car company is currently based in Palo Alto, California, near its original headquarters and its first factory. According to Musk, there is a limit to how big you can scale in the Bay Area. So what's happening on Wall Street? I'm glad you asked. Kind of a mixed bag. The Dow Jones Industrials up 31 points at 34,784. S&P 500 up 4 at 4403. The NASDAQ off 10 points at 14,643. Meanwhile, gold up $1.40 an ounce, and oil up $1.45 a barrel. We're going to keep paying more.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
It will be mostly cloudy today with a high near 84. West wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. There is a 20% chance of showers before 9 a.m. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 59. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. North wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 76 degrees downtown, 40% relative humidity. Wind out of the north-northwest at 3 to 5 miles per hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. By the way, they offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News next, brought to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. Stop by and see Julie for all your insurance needs.
This is sponsored by Eggland's Best.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A disappointing showing in the jobs market. Employers added just 194,000 positions in September, much less than the modest 336,000 the month before. And it's not that many weren't trying to hire. Conchetta Iovino owns the CNC Hair Salon in Kingston, New York.
I have a salon of 40 chairs, and I'm operating on 25.
Bank rates Mark Hamrick.
The labor force participation rate, that measures those working or looking for work, was little changed at a depressed 61.6%. Some have thought the end of pandemic employment benefits would bring a rush of potential workers back into the equation. We're not seeing that, not yet.
The unemployment rate fell sharply to 4.8 from 5.2% in August. Many healthcare professionals are leaving their jobs. Correspondent Jonathan Bigliotti visited a COVID ward in Idaho, where only half of eligible patients are vaccinated.
St. Alphonsus has lost 50% of its entire staff since COVID began, mostly due to burnout.
We do often get family members berating us up one side and down the other.
Charge nurse Alicia Luciani has had enough. Today is her last day in the ward.
What's going on in your mind right now?
There's just so so many of them. I put more people in body bags over the last 2 years than I have in the last 9. It's hard.
CBS News has learned former President Trump will invoke executive privilege in a congressional investigation into the January 6th attack. And he's instructed former allies not to comply either. Correspondent Nicole Killian from Capitol Hill.
The Select Committee wants these former Trump aides to appear for depositions next week. A spokesperson for the former president tells CBS News the committee's request is outrageously broad and lacks precedent and merit.
That same congressional committee claims Mr. Trump's businesses tried to hide millions of dollars in payments from foreign governments that flowed through his hotel in Washington, D.C. A federal judge has stepped in to block anti-abortion laws in Montana. One bans the procedure after 20 weeks of pregnancy. Another makes it harder to get abortion pills. And the third requires providers to ask patients if they want to see ultrasounds. Loyola Law School's Lori Levinson.
Planned Parenthood had argued that the Montana law violated the Montana Constitution and the right of privacy granted to women under it. We can expect that similar challenges will be brought to state laws across the country.
This is CBS News.
Today, better nutrition and great taste are more important than ever. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. And that's healthy news for everyone. Only Eggland's Best.
At Shell, we know from the time you get up to the time you wrap up,
Good night.
there's a lot of meetups, eat-ups, and hurry-ups. So come to Shell and get 3 things done at once. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new. Save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again. And snack up with in-store rewards to save even more at the pump. Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell. And engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline. See full terms and conditions at fuelrewards.com.
Fall in love with easy savings at JCPenney's Friends and Family Sale. Make yourself cozy with up to 50% off savings across the store. Plus, take an extra 30% off with coupon now through Sunday. Bundle up with new men's and women's outerwear styles. Or warm up the family in Exertion Activewear. Plus, give your home a refresh for less. New fall styles, great fall savings. JCPenney. Offers and coupons valid through 10/10. Some exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Oh, yeah. A teacher in the South gets a lesson on racism.
A teacher at Winterville Charter Academy in Greenville, North Carolina has resigned after telling black students in her class they would be her, quote, field slaves if not for the U.S. Constitution. It was during a Constitution Day lesson.
Every child deserves a place to be able to be comfortable and learn and not have to worry about whether or not their teacher dislikes them because of the color of their skin.
Raylonda Grice has 2 children at the school, which has had several recent racist incidents, according to some parents. Jim Crisula, CBS News, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Sam's Club is going big this holiday season. The warehouse store is stocking up on fatter turkeys for Thanksgiving and taller Christmas trees. Chief Member Officer Tony Rogers tells CNBC they're expecting people will be getting together in larger gatherings thanks to pent-up demand from last year's pandemic-era celebrations. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Oil drilling investments involve a high degree of risk and are only suitable for SEC-accredited investors. Attention high net worth investors. Oil and gas investments have always been an ideal tax advantage and have been a way to invest and take a 100% write-off. The new administration is threatening to take this away. Take advantage now before it's too late. Invest in domestic oil drilling for a full tax credit this year. When you invest in oil, you get a 100% tax write-off. The pent-up demand from the pandemic has created the perfect storm for oil prices to soar. Support domestic U.S. oil and natural gas drilling and make your patriotic investment to get a complete 100% tax deduction write-off. If you are liquid for a $100,000 investment, call Encore Energy at 800-287-6691. That's 800-287-6691. 800-287-6691. That's 800-287-6691. 90.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice that you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
CBS News brought to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent for home insurance, life insurance, auto insurance. Call Julie today.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
I turn it on in the morning and I leave it on all day.
AM 1230.
My music station.
KXO.